Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to stop by and check out this video. For those of you who are new to the channel, thank you for being here. And if you haven't yet, please hit those like and subscribe buttons. I'd really appreciate that. In today's video, I'm just going to do an unboxing and a review of a product that I recently purchased from evike.com. And by a quick glance at the box, you can already tell that it is a WeTech product. WeTech USA professional training equipment. Other than that, I did order an extra magazine. Other than that, you really can't tell what it is. I mean, unless maybe you have one. But just a pretty basic box. Front and back is pretty the same, but here on the bottom, you do have some info here. It is airsoft, and it is a gas blowback. And by the size of the box, you can pretty much tell it's most likely just a pistol, which of course it is. I already know, I mean, of course, since I did purchase it, it's kind of been something I've kind of been eyeing for a little while. I was just scrolling through their gas blowback pistols, and I came across this and looked at. I was like, just it looked really cool, unique, and it was just something I wanted to get. So I just kind of saved up some of my money, and I ended up buying one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. Well, right from the get-go, by the instruction manual, you can already tell what it is. The WeTech Bulldog, made in Taiwan. Just the instruction manual. Set that aside. Alright. Does come with a pair of different size back straps, probably maybe medium and large. The small's probably already installed. A magazine spacer for longer magazines. They do make a fuller size version of this. That's what I assume this is for, because otherwise it would stick out like it'd look like an extended mag, like on a Glock or something. So I don't think you would need it for the magazine that comes in, because it's already short. See, it's just a little short magazine. Supposed to be a 20 round magazine. We'll see, being the smaller magazine. So let's go ahead and get the pistol out. We'll set the box aside because I don't think there's anything else in it. There's no sample BBs, no spare O-rings. Of course, just the back straps and the spacer. And then the magazine, which is gas, green gas. It's in a plastic bag. Unfortunately, here in the US, I gotta put those orange tips on the airsoft. So we'll have to see if I can get that off of there. Hopefully it comes off pretty easy. So we'll see. Very small, compact pistol. I mean, it's pretty chunky for being a little guy. I mean, look how little this thing is. It's pretty. But that's why I saw that. I was like, I have to have one. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's just a nice little, cool little pocket pistol. Yeah. Let's put this magazine in it. Look at that. It's just so tiny. Kind of like the little noisy cricket from Men in Black. But, let's look at some of the features. Ambidextrous safety. wonder if it acts as a decock. It is blowback. Check the mag. Let's see if it has decock. It does. Double and single action. Actually, with the safety off. Okay, yeah. Double and single. Ooh, it's got a really nice trigger. Actually, it's very light double. Oh, even lighter with single. Wow, that's nice. Made in Taiwan. Just a warning sticker. Doesn't have a jewel label or anything on it. Feels strippable. I might have to take it down to get the tip off of it. It looks like it's on the inside of the barrel. So hopefully it's just popped in there and not glued in. Not much focusing. There we go. 9 parabellum. Simulated ejection pin there. The sights are adjustable. Don't see any screws. It does have little green dots on the back and the front. Pan back out here. There we go. Cool little pistol. Put it back on safe. Yeah, this orange tip will have to come off. I mean, I don't see any reason not to. I mean, you're not supposed to, but I mean, as long as you're properly using these and you're not doing anything malicious with them, I see no point in not taking these off. I mean, it just depends on your area. If you're going to be doing a lot of shooting outdoors or whatever with neighbors, it might be a good idea to keep this on. But you know, inside here and doing my own thing, it's really not necessary. It just looks tacky. They just look so much better without them. So, but I mean, even if, you know, I would definitely keep it on during a skirmish or something. I'm sure required by law is necessary. So, I like, it's a polymer frame with aluminum slide and other metal parts. Does this steel at all? Nope. Trigger. That's plastic or metal. Find any steel. Maybe a few of the pins. Something inside there. Maybe not. Nope. So just pretty much all aluminum. In the back straps. Just remove them. There's a pin or something you gotta remove, maybe to pop them off. I think mine is fine what's on there, so I shouldn't have to replace any of those. Put the magazine back in. Pull these labels off. Pretty cool. One thing it reminds me of, I'm sure you probably already kind of can tell. There's a smaller version of the Beretta PX4 Storm. And that's kind of how I found this, because I was looking for a airsoft version of the PX4 Beretta with a full-size drop-free magazine instead of just the stick magazine like this one has. I mean, this does shoot pellets and BBs, but I was wanting a more realistic version, of course without the orange tip. And they do make a larger version of this, which is more like this, but I saw this little guy and I was like, I just have to have that. It's so cool. So I went ahead and purchased it. Right around $100. I think it was like 110 US. And then again, I got the spare magazine. So just up the price a little bit. I think this was probably around 30 maybe. I don't remember. So, but I like having an extra spare magazine. Just because I kind of like shooting different gases, and it's nice to have. But yeah, pretty cool. We'll have to get this baby loaded up with some gas and some BBs. Airsoft 6mm. I have a variety to use. I have plastic, of course, and then everything from 12 up to 30. Well, I have 12, 20, 25, and I believe 30 point 12, point 20, 0.25, 0.30 gram plastic BBs, and then I have point 30 aluminum, I believe they are, and then I have 0.90 steel BBs. This has hop up. Look on the box. Doesn't say. Can look in the instruction manual real quick. Because in order to shoot the steel BBs, I'll probably have to back it off all the way. I'm looking through. I think it does. I'm not seeing any instructions on how to adjust it, so we'll have to just look. Yeah, I don't see anything in here, so we'll just have to look and see if there's an adjustment screw for it. But yeah, very cool. It does have a really short rail underneath. Has a simulated serial number, but it's just pretty little beefy thing in your hand. You could kind of feel the wide grip. But yeah, so basically just a mini Beretta. I just ejected the magazine on the Beretta. It really shoots out. It's such a light little plastic magazine, but you can see it's just a stick magazine. But this is a great air pistol as well. It's been around for quite a while, and it's very good. But that's why I kind of wanted to get a airsoft version, like again with the full-size dropout magazine instead of the stick. And then so I might have to eventually maybe save up some more money and get the larger version of this. But yeah, the WeTech Bulldog 6mm gas blowback air pistol. I'll get these labels off and then try to pop off this orange tip, and then we'll gas her up. We'll try some green gas and possibly some red gas, and see what kind of performance we get. Maybe do some accuracy testing, short range, about 6.5 yards inside. This is a short barrel, so not sure exactly how many inches it is. See, it kind of flares out here, but I don't know, what, 2.5 inches maybe. There's the valve plastic nozzle. Get a little more light in there for it. There you go. I don't see any hop up here. Might be underneath the barrel. So can take it apart. It is feel strippable. Nice little solid click. It's got a nice heavy slide spring. So let's see. Rattle test. See, that's just a magazine maybe. Just a tiny thing. I don't know what that would be. Oh, just the barrel. If you hold the barrel, there's nothing. So, yep, just a free floating barrel. You're going to have that. But other than that, solid pistol. Now, there is no markings really on it. Nothing that says Bulldog or just... Is that just the WE? Nice polymer. Nice aluminum. It's got nice bluing. So, very cool pistol. Can't wait to shoot it. Can't wait to share it with you. Alright, going back to the back straps. This has an M for medium, if you can see it. And then this one has an S for small. So the large must be already installed. So yeah, it's pretty nice. That comes with two extra back straps for different sizes. And of course, the magazine spacer, which is not necessary for the magazine that comes with it. And while I have this, just go ahead and make sure this is the normal size magazine. So what I understand is that the longer magazines from the larger version will fit in here. However, you just need to put this on. I mean, if I try to do it with one of these, it makes it way too short and it will not lock in there. So you definitely have to have the longer magazine, which with that would make it proportionate wise, this would be a lot longer than the barrel. But so if I do get the larger version of the Bulldog here, the magazine, at least the larger one, would be interchangeable with this. However, you couldn't use the shorter one in the other one. So it's pretty cool. The WeTech Bulldog. Now I'll get all those labels pulled off too. I'll just switch it this way. And then I'll try to get that orange tip. Maybe I'll do a quick little video, short video or whatever, and see if we can get that off cleanly. A lot of times pieces will just get stuck up in there and I got to get them out, but hopefully this one will just pop off. The WeTech Bulldog 6mm airsoft gas blowback air pistol. I'm already looking forward to shooting it. Hopefully that video will be coming soon. Most likely will. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, Ohio Airgun Shooter back again. I got the labels off the Bulldog. Got the slide off. It does have hop up. There's a little wheel right here. So I can back that off. Get more lighting. There it is. Can back that off. Let's see. Hop up. There you go. Hop. So I can back that off some for the steel BBs that I use. The tip. I'm gonna try to get that off. So we'll take the spring out. It's very easy to field strip. You just got to bring this lever down. You bring back the slide a little bit, bring the lever down, and pull it out. And then this is a little tiny barrel. Let's see what we can do here with this. Get the barrel insert out. I think it will come out of there. Got the whole thing. That gonna come out. There we go. Is this aluminum or steel? I think it's aluminum as well. So where's the barrel from there? Let's get a measurement on this real quick. This will be in inches. So I'm thinking right about here. So we're looking at, all right, this will be upside down just because I'm left-handed. So I'm thinking right about here. Actually, kind of right where this little line is. So we're looking at, what, 2.5 inches, roughly, from here. About 2.5 inch barrel. But I want to get this insert off. Looks like they got it glued in there. I had vice grips. So I usually try to take it and I'll try to pinch it with this, and then usually it'll pop right out. But I don't want to scratch this. I see it just broke off. Dang it. I'm going to try heating them up, but sometimes I can get them to pop right off. So we'll get that out of there. Yeah, I don't have a heat gun to heat these up, so that's the problem. Alright, took a little effort with the Swiss Army knife, the blade there, but I was able to kind of work my way in around it, and then it just popped right out. So, but yeah, definitely a heat gun is something I probably want to invest in. But it came out. So the tacky orange tip is no more. So let's put this baby back together. I won't dial back the hop up just yet. But there it is. Yeah, I won't do that until I go to the aluminum and steel BBs, because they tend to get kind of hung up. That's done. Let's put this back together. All right. Use that back out, pan out some more here. But might put a little silicone grease on these rails here. Maybe on the slide grooves, maybe put some silicone grease in there. I got this new set, silicone oil set. I also got this off of evike.com, so I haven't opened it up yet. But I want to put some of this grease on the rails, well, the slide rails here, and then I'll do that here later. But I just wanted to get that orange tip off. But yeah, just that should slide back in, up, and then it's ready. Then do with the magazine. Locks back. Free floating barrel. No more orange tip. Much better without that tacky thing. So very cool looking little pistol. So hey, thanks for sticking to the end. And next video we'll run this baby over some over the chronograph, and we'll get some numbers, and we'll do some accuracy testing. Thanks again for watching, and if you haven't yet, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Okay, I'll catch you later. Thanks. All right, another quick little side note here. The inner barrel is, well, that outer barrel insert, my light's flashing because the battery's dying, but it is threaded in there for a silencer or a barrel extension of some sort. So hopefully, with my, I probably screwed up the threads with my knife, but yeah, I'm not gonna be getting any silencer or anything like that for this. But yeah, that's in there, just so you know.